Well, good morning, everyone out there. Welcome to the KD Ratio. I am Dustin. We're hanging out, having a little bit of fun, playing some Animal Crossing today. The island is nearing completion, y'all. We have a little more left to do, but it's coming together very, very, very quickly. So, I think we're gonna start off with going to the coffee shop real quick, and let's go grab a coffee to go, and we'll talk about what we're doing today. I think that sounds like a really good plan. Let's get that coffee. Have our caffeine for the day so we can wake up and be ready to work our tails off on this island. Let's see, we need to go upstairs. I'm so glad that this has got a coffee to go station in it now. So much better. Alright, Brewster, let's have a coffee to go, please. Yes, that is fine. It does cost more, and you know, until recently, I didn't know that this feature even existed. But here we are. It does exist. All right. Thank you very much, Brewster. We appreciate that. All right. We can't hold it in our hand until we get outside of the museum. Uh-oh. Got something to tell us. Ooh, he's got something for us. It's a recipe for the Roost Sable Cookie. Well, thank you very much, Brewster. We appreciate the new recipe. I really should start, you know, making some of that stuff so that we can get some, like, more achievements. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get there. Oh, man. Okay. let's get outside here so we can have our coffee. Start getting our caffeine going, and we'll start talking about what we're doing today. We're mixing it up with our outfit today, by the way. Outfit of the day. We are doing some Gucci as our hat and some Louis Vuitton as our shirt. So yeah, getting fresh. All right, we're gonna hold this item. Let's go ahead and learn this recipe. Why can't I learn the recipe? Because I'm holding the coffee. Put away. Learn. Interesting. Right, like error or something. But whatever. We're gonna hold our coffee and put the recipe away. I'm planning on dealing with the recipe stuff today. Confirm. All right, coffee in hand. So let's get into it. As you can tell, we have gotten a lot done. Been working off cam. A lot of this is just because I'm bored and I want something to do. So I'm working off cam. What can I say? That's just how life is right now. But yeah, so we, I think I've shown you this. This is the kind of the rural neighborhood shopping area. Come get your little like lunch boxes and your sakis. Get some plants. Get your lunchbox here. Have a cup of tea at the little outdoor dining area. Over here you got your, shop where you can buy more plants of different types. Yeah, did that. Now, last time I left you, I was working on clearing up and starting to get the area up top here kind of settled. And we've done it. So, this is our Zen little area where you come, have like a massage, have a soak, that kind of thing here. That's kind of the point of this area, is to have, some type of a relaxation Zen area, Zen garden type of thing. So, yeah, we did get this finished up yesterday. I think it looks fantastic. We've added these buildings here. This is just to give more height and depth to the area right behind the museum. So that's the whole point of those. And then we shut off this area because we don't need to be going up there where these other buildings are. They're just there to add more height to the area. Yesterday we also worked on putting in this path, and we put in this little shopping area up here next to our rice paddy farm. So we have also added this in. Again, I blocked off this area behind the rice paddy farm because that area is just background decoration for our Mount Fuji. So that's the whole point of that area there. Not really go in and explore. That was kind of the point of doing that. A little farm sales stalls here. Gosh, I think it's our farm sales stalls here. So yeah, it has also been added on. Not yesterday, the day before, but that was something I done online a couple days ago now. So let's get to the new part of the island. Got to run all the way down to the bottom front part of the island. this way to this shopping area, kind of the bazaar. Thing. I think what I want to work on with you today is the area around my house. I want to kind of finish up that the island area, and then we've got some beach space on this side of the island that we have to work on, and then some beach space on the front part of that. And then I want to work on this kind of green space here, kind of get that designed a little better. Okay, so we all know about this fish market, which I think, if I say so myself, it came out spectacularly. I think that this is probably one of the better designs I've ever done. And to be honest, I haven't been playing Animal Crossing all that long. A lot of this, I'm like getting ideas and I'm kind of putting those ideas together from other people who've done stuff within the game. But we have added in kind of another little fish market over here. So there's like the little fish salespeople back here. Kind of the little like median park area. So we've got some fish going on back there. And then we've got our other little fish market area here as like a dock. And so this is another fish market area. It's like another within a chain of markets, you might say. So yeah, this is another little fish market. This one deals in some of the like larger fish, I would say. So gives our villagers a couple of options to work with. The other beach area that we have to work on is actually right over here. This is our other front beach area. I have some ideas for this. I want to add in a couple like boat docks. I want this to be more of like a recreational beach. Because this is more of the like upscale type of neighborhood vibe type of thing. We are going to end up decorating this stall and adding some items to it so that way it's not an empty stall and not just some blank design. Obviously we want that to be looking a little bit better. But yeah, this is more of the upscale area, so I want this to be more of a recreational beach area within that. The other beach that we have to work on is going to be over here on the right side of the island. Just past this like area, part of the campsite. We've got this whole stretch of beach along here. And I think we're going to make it more, kind of keep it tied in to that rural, kind of more suburban area of the island. Definitely more on the rural side, so it fits in a little bit better. The whole reason why I did like the fishing area down front in that other side was because it's kind of more of the market area, and so those like fisheries right there kind of service the shops. So that was kind of the idea behind that. We really didn't do anything else. I did show you that we added in some pagodas in the back, which you can catch some glimpses of as you go by, and then finished out the view of Mount Fuji. Again, I blocked off that area, but I did add in some other like mountains back there so that it gives it a little more depth and interest to the area. I wanted it to be more layered. I want more layers in there, so that was kind of the idea behind adding some more of that into there, was so that you've got like the layers, so you can see there's the two mountains on either side of Mount Fuji that are lower, but gives it more of that perspective. Then you have the pagodas in the back. Again, adding another layer. You've got the tree in there that adds some layers. So it's definitely one of those things like we wanted to add more layers to to build a view. All right, that's pretty much what I've caught you up on. Nothing else has really changed. Told you I added flowers there. I did look the other day. We're still at a 5-star rating here on the island, and my house has been rated as an S tier house. So we're definitely having an excellent run this island for sure. So here's what I'm thinking. I want this to be kind of more of like a deck, a zen area. That's for me and my house up here on this upper area. So this would be kind of my recreational area up here. So I kind of want to work on that today. If we get done with that, we might look at doing the secret beach down here and kind of designing that out. Kind of was talking about that being another like little merchant kind of thing, since Red comes in here with his boat. We could definitely have that as kind of that merchant area, so that we offload his goods there, bring him onto the island, and take it from there. So that was kind of the idea with that. Let's see. All right. So we are going to put our coffee away. Let's go put it in storage. And then we can even plan this out and figure out what we're going to do with it. Because I don't really have a plan. I still need to finish decorating it up here in front of my house. I still have my original DIY table here. And then, yeah, I've had my locker and storage shed here basically the entire time my house has been up here. Alright, so let's see here. What furniture? I think I like the natural garden chair and the natural square table. Kind of that furniture set for this, because I feel like it just kind of fits my upper echelons type of vibe I'm going for up here. Let's do the ironwood low table as part of the design. I think the log garden loungers are definitely a good option within this as well. What else? I think we'll start with that. We might add in a pergola up here somewhere. I might also look at doing like an outdoor kitchen type of area. And then we'll definitely be adding in, you know, like bamboo speakers to add some music and ambience up there. Let's get out a couple of the blossom viewing lanterns. I feel like I can definitely do it. Alright, construction mode, here we go. We're gonna have to do some capping. So I've gotta get that up and ready to go there. Alright, put that away. Alright, so path-wise, let's take this down for a moment. Could do like a mix of these two here. I think that could work. I'm thinking patio-wise, we could probably do like the plaza tile. 'Cause I kind of like that for patio. This is gonna take a bit of work to put in these for sure, but it will look nice. It's either that or I just feel like I need to do like these along the edge. I do that. Maybe we will do that. Okay. So let's fill in our edges here. And then the corners, we'll just do that as like the solid concrete. Like this. I think. No, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling the vibes. I wish that we had like 45 more, 50 more slots for designs because we just need more designs. Okay, you know, we're just going to continue this path. I think this path works for this. Take all this, but one path behind that, and that just kind of gives it, makes it look like it continues on. Just not empty behind there. I like that. What if we do dirt path from here along the lake? It brings us over, and we'll put down rocks like pebbles. I'm gonna do something like that around the tree here. Probably gonna have to go to another bigger island to get more fencing. 'Cause I like that 2-rail fencing like I used for the other path that runs along the back of the island. I think I need to figure out these two. I'm gonna put dirt path in here. And then I can flip that back. I need the rocks to like go under this or tie into this really well. And that's really the only way I can do that. These pebbles. See how that ties right into it? It links it. So then there's no gap between the rocks and the square tiles. Makes it look a lot better. Yeah, there. This is going to end up being a single path once I put that in up there, I think. Unless... if I shrink my on by I could potentially do that, but I would need to shrink this down, which I think I need to do. I think just doing two there is fine. And then if I go around here, fill this in. That fills that in. And then what I could do here, open up this area a little more. See? I think even like leaving that curved is totally. And then opening that up. Yeah, I think that still works. I think I'm gonna go with that. Then what we'll do is I'll add more dirt pathing here, add more pebbles, and then we put the railing across the back here. You will have still two blocks worth of space to walk across here. So I don't think I want to make that too narrow. It won't look right. Take that out, put that in, add that back, and then add the pebbles back in to the rest of this. Looking right. Oh yeah, we did some deep sea diving earlier. Have a bunch of deep sea creatures to add to the museum. Okay. Yes, I totally. Curve this around so it makes the circle around the tree, and then this one, it does. I like the larger rocks. Not there. Wasn't sure if this particular pattern would go through correctly. One more right there. That completes the ring around the tree. And then let's get shovel out and put our lily of the valley here. That is one of the random ones that has popped up. Alright. Probably end up with another one. Okay, let's see. Sorry, got a notification here. Think, let's see. Almost wish I could put railings along that lake, but I don't know that I'm going to on the upper end of it. This is what we're gonna do across the back there. What if I do? Let me look at what the country fencing is gonna look like. I almost feel like that's a good one to go along the pond up here. And then if we do... Okay, I'm curious now. I need to see what this can do. I need to try something. Nope. So I do plan on putting my patio right here, I think. What I'm going to do is kind of this little corner area is going to be the patio. I do need to go get a pool from one of the treasure islands. I plan on putting a pool up here. So, as far as that. So if I curve this, it should also... Okay, I'm not worried about curving it, but I wanted to see that the edges would be okay. Because I kind of like it more of that rough edge where it kind of, like, especially in the spring, it will look like the grass is kind of overgrowing the edges of the patio. Definitely want that kind of look to it. Okay, so that gets the patio. Let's see. What if I do... Let's look at putting these in here. Turn that. Table. stair here. Okay. Then we'll figure out. I think I'm gonna do like an outdoor kitchen up here. I need to leave room that you can walk between here and there to get over to the tree area. I think I'll do like an outdoor kitchen here. Don't have that yet. Log line. I like the idea of putting them on here, but I think I'm going to walk past it to get over to the other one. If I do those up here, turn that. Return and place one this side. Yep. I think that works. We'll find some pillows that we can put onto those. We can put that. Loads right there. Blossom viewing lantern. Good. I like the way that appears. Maybe what we'll do. Put this on something. Wanted to be on something different. Although, not loving it. Get rid of that. Because when that connected, it changed the pathing to that squared off. Okay, now we can put our other pattern here. Back up, won't place otherwise. This is in. That works there. Like that. I wonder if we've got. Should put like a chair right there. That sits over this shop. What else did I bring? So that gazebo's gotta go back. And then I've got the hammocks. Yeah, maybe I'll put the hammocks in. where I want those at. Should still be able to get in. Oh well. I didn't have this rock here. Probably gonna have to move this tree. Honestly. 'Cause I gotta have a path coming up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move that tree. I may probably gonna do this one too. Okay, so let me do this. Get these fruits. I need to eat 2 of them. We'll get our shovel out and move these trees. I have to move this because I've got to have the room for a path here. And I've got to move this one so that again we can have room for a path to connect off of there. And I think, you know what? I'm going to pick up this other tree as well. I think I'm going to rid this area of these guys. I think I only want bamboo trees up here. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Okay. Let's get this path connected up here. So we need to do the dirt path. And I'll curve that path there. Get it all connected up. Okay, and add our pebbles. I love these patterns that will conform to the path underneath of it. It just makes it so much. You can actually shape them. This path here, like this, you can't do that with. Same with the other one I use in the land. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that. No, I want to put that right here instead. Now let's go to the shed. We'll get out one of our garden wagons. Doo-doo-doo. I like this color, so we'll do it. And I probably should get something to put on that iron low table. So we should definitely include some of these up there. We could do a tea set on it. To do that, we should do one of the dark ones. Let's do like a decorative bottle. That's like the tea cart type thing. Kind of like the bar cart idea. On the table, let's put veggie plate meal. I think that would be fine. What else? I'm going to need customization kits. That out. And I've got to decorate the bottles. Gotta make them into sake bottles. Do this one or this one? Let's see this one. Fact. Done for now. It on ends sideways. Additional set. Then we'll do the bottles here. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll do the veggie. There. If that works. Now let's see. Okay, let's do. What gets the 8 pieces of this fence that we have? I might be able to make it. I'm not sure if I got the recipe for this yet. If not, I may have to purchase the recipe. See if I have the recipe. If not, I'll go purchase it. Let's see, that's for tools. Yeah, I don't think I've purchased the recipe for that yet. Okay, let's place down what we can. I plan on putting that garden cart here. Garden wagon. Come a little closer to this cart. That's better. And then tall garden rock. If we that like that, I think that, yeah, that works. That also gives a little more depth to that area. And then let's see, can we put this garden rock here? That. Yeah, like that. And then maybe we'll put maybe I won't do a seed here. Maybe I'll do put that flat garden rock. Push it. Push it. Yeah. There. That. Can I put it right in just like look at this thing. Look at this. Seriously? It's because there's not blocks of space, I bet. Yeah. Okay. So let's okay. I think I'm gonna go with that. Go put our gazebo back. Oh, is that gonna screw this up? Okay, I can't have this here. Because that would not go there and it would not line up if I left the fence again. So that does give us 3 pieces we can move over here. But we still need more. Probably make it, I just have to go get the recipe. I think I can buy that with Nook Miles. Let's go try it. Sorry, Flick, but you are kind of like in snowballs. I am so sick of snowballs. I like to keep the island on current day because I like to design it based off of the current season also. But have the challenge of I want it to obviously look good for the season it will be intended for, which is what? Cat Tower. Sure, why not? What expect? I'll buy it. Why not? It's fine. I probably definitely overpaid for that. But that's fine. We'll put it in house. That's how I'm gonna handle that. This kind of gets it taken care of like right away. Okay, let's see. I am not good at keeping up with coming in here on a daily basis to do this. Team Nook Miles. Iron fence, bamboo fence. I suppose it's not here. I'm probably gonna have to go visit a treasure island and just get it. Oh look. But that won't get here till like tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I can purchase it. Let me look in the Nook shopping and see if it happens to be in there. We should get at least one of those. Since it's in season and it's in theme. Let's see if it's in this. not thought about using that log fence back there until I saw somebody else had used it, like in that same kind of way along the back of their island. And I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. We have obtained a lot of stuff. But why am I not seeing that? Fencing in here. I'm almost 1,000% sure I'm gonna have to go to a treasure island to get that. Of course. I didn't see it in there anywhere. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get out of this. No, I don't need anything else. Okay, so let's sit here for half a second. Let me go where? What islands these are going to be on? Totaland is available on there. Okay, so we're gonna go to Totaland. Let's see. I need to get rid of stuff out of my inventory before we go there. Let's see what's in here. Let's put that in our inventory. That. Okay. Let's go to the shed over here and put away everything. We'll sell off these 2 trees. The orange tree though, I don't want to sell that. Because I don't have any other oranges on the island. Shoot. Kind of like, you know, the cherry tree over here. Talk to you yet, better do that. We're gonna do some swappy action here real quick. We're going to eat 2 of these. And then we're gonna replace them. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do 1. That's 2 close. Let's do that as the hardwood. Right here. Okay, can I just place the trees at all? This is like kind of frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Okay, there's our orange tree planted. Can I put a hardwood near here? Okay, I'm not so worried about the hardwoods or the other one. I'm just going to sell those to go off. I don't want to go through all the rigmarole inside. I'm just going to do this. I know it'll be a pain tomorrow because then log on and be like, hey, we're sending this money to your account. Yes, thank you. Got it. Don't to delay me. Is that listed up there? I'm sorry, I'm also looking at the codes. Put those away. Plant these other ones there. That one was listed. Let's see. Did not list it. And then matching one was. See, I'm gonna have to go to 2 different ones. I'm gonna have to go here. Ugh. Dang it. Okay. Trying to go to one island, but it's not giving me what I want. And it doesn't work there either. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna have to go to 2 different islands. I thought this other one was listed as one of the ones that's on the screen here. But apparently not. Okay. Let's go plant these 2 bamboo trees up at my little rec area. Oh, I see Sasha. I've not seen Sasha yet. Baseball uniform again. Okay. I need to go plant these 2 trees up here up there. Because I'm going to need them. I'm probably gonna have to eat some fruits again whenever I'm ready to place them. Stupid snowball. The snowballs are extremely annoying to me right now, so please. Hey. It's not where I'm going to want them, but I'm just getting them placed in my inventory. Alright, let's leave the construction. And hide. Alright. Let's off to the airport we go. Well, hello again. Doing a little bit of shopping, yeah? Let's go. We're gonna fly right on out of here. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go to Kokoyashi first, grab some fencing, and then what was the other one? I needed the Skype. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have to switch my screen for a second while I enter in the Dodo code because this is a member only. Oh, why? Oh, that's weird. 1 second. There we go. Not sure why the game was muted on this particular screen setup. That was weird. Okay, get this entered and then we will get on our way. Dodo code. And this. Yes? Yep, that's perfect. Yes, that's where we want to go. Okay, bring this back over here. Alright. I'm also a commercial drone pilot, and I keep getting notifications requesting me for flights that are outside of my region, and they don't want to pay me what I'm actually worth. I'm having to like hit the decline button. Alright, so let's see. Going off to this one first, where we're getting at this one again. We're getting our fencing at this island. And then we got to go to Skypiea and get our other items. Go get our pool from the other island. Alright. I think the plan is we're going to finish this project up. I'll probably be done for a while. Got a few things I need to take care of around here today. But I didn't want to not have a stream today. Da-da-da. Come on, load in. Ta-da. Alright, I believe the fences are off to the left. There. Get the reeds. Oh. Cool. Let's see. Also don't think there's that much chickens. But I kinda like the wood. An idea. Or it is like kitchen counter. We'll do this. I think there's like a grill. We'll do this. 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 Doesn't hurt to look and see what else we can possibly utilize. Or space in there. There's any pools. But just maybe there might be, but we need to get more of these. We are out of black crate. We're going to keep every last. Let's do every last. Oh, we got 8 spaces. Let's do our last 8 spaces. I don't know if we're gonna need that many, but I just don't want to. I'm going to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, back to our island. And then we'll go to the next treasure island after we drop this stuff off. Off we go back to Yorokobi. One more trip to make after we drop this stuff off. Alright. Getting there somewhere. Slowly but surely. More Nick Miles for that. Here, we'll drop this stuff off. Handy dandy shed. might be doing a stream from my husband's island. Maybe this weekend? He wants me to do some terraform. Because he's really bad at it. He says. I don't think so, but he said. Because he wants kind of an area like I have with my house for his island. Alright. Camera only mode again. Yeah, like where my house is on that upper area, he wants that kind of thing for his island where his house is. And he's also wanting to like design it. Like, no thanks. Oh. Yeah. Someone, the owner of the Treasure Islands told me that another one that I may actually have the code for. Yep, I do have the code for that one, so we might go to that one instead. We're going to a Dodo Code piece. Let's see. We'll go to the one that the person just suggested. We'll go to Elba. Right. Yes. Let's fly. It is that time. It's time to fly to Elba. We'll get us a swimming pool for our upper area. Thinking we'll probably do like the all concrete tiles that I have under the pool, or we'll do the brick again, kind of like that concrete brick style that I've got. One of those two might work. We'll have to look at it and see which one we think looks better under the pool. I'm gonna have to look at the options for the different pool designs to see what that also has to offer, because that's going to matter as well. All right. This island has all of the like 1.0 items on it. Might do a little bit of searching. Da, da, da. Once the server loads in, we'll go find us a pool. Okay. I obviously have never, I haven't been to this island, so I got to really look and see where this is going to be at. come back down to the front so we can look across the front on the other direction as well. If it's like actual pools, not like square pools that I just saw. I feel like if they're going to be anywhere, they're probably going to be all the way towards the left. Think about it. Because of their size. Yeah, we're at the back of the island. So far. We are gonna have to go like row by row through this treasure island. Ah, there they are. Haha. Okay. So. Do I like this one? This one? Or this one? I feel like this one here would go better with. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab one of each. Because then, whatever one I feel like ends up matching, then I'll have it. Let's just grab the rest of these. I really need to put a few more of these back. Give it a little more Japan authenticity. It needs it. Oh, I do need to do some more machines. Okay, let's go. We're just gonna grab one of each of these colors. I do need to do more of that. And I need to do more of these. So we're gonna grab colors like this. This chair is not doing me any favors at this same. I need to find a chair for this. Let's go through this direction. See if there's anything here. Oh yes, we do need more boats. Okay, let's do one of those. One of those. One of those. One of these. One of these, and one of these. We have a variety there. But then we go down the bottom. You know what? I'm going to grab all of these. 3 spots left, we can grab something. See it. You know what? I'm going to grab one of each of these boxes. That will do it. Okay. Back to the front of the island we go. Round and round, no one ever knows where we'll go. the airport. On our way out of here. So we can get back over to the island and finish up our project. I can never go to these treasure islands and not grab a whole ton of stuff. I can't do it. I have to get everything I can find. That was good, thank you. Clear skies, we like that. Always clear skies. Alright, that's the last run we had to make today. Now we just gotta finish up that space by my house for today, and then that will conclude the stream once we're done with that. So maybe another 20 minutes. Yeah, finished up, I think. At least it's not snowing. Guys, once this is done, really it's just a couple of the like green spaces need a little bit of work, and the beaches. And then we are ready to upload it, get our dream address, start putting it out there. Check it out. Okay, let's put away everything but the pools. Yeah, let's grab some fruits out. We really need that fruits. Trees around. Oh, I gotta put stuff away first before I can get stuff out. I have no room. There's no room in the inn. The yachts are for the beach. Okay. Let's get some fruit out. And we'll go back into construction mode. We are gonna have to put down some more tiles, and I don't want to do it the hard way. I know you can just go in and like say display on ground, custom design, but no, yeah, we do not. She's looking pretty fly for a rabbit. Alright, we're back. Finish up our fence here in 2 minutes. Okay. So I think what I have to do, move this, pick these up. Eat a fruit. We're gonna break this rock. Let's see, I need to eat 3 of them. Then I'm gonna move 2 trees. I thought I was gonna be able to work around this rock, but I don't think so. Get out of We're gonna end up having to move 3 trees, actually. Let's see. Okay. This one. Okay, so I think I want to try to. Nope. in there? Please. Grazie. Yeah, like the tree there. And I will kinda... I think I wanna do in this corner. Okay. Now, before I go trying to plant another one, we need to look at these. Before I do that, let's go to the dirt. So I'm gonna put down a dirt path, and then we're gonna try some tiles out of this. Just it doesn't work that. Okay. Does the wood? I don't think it does. But wood is kind of a good idea. I have something that can make it look like a step. Put down like these steps. Okay, try something. I go and do like this. Okay. Then we'll go put wood down. When I put the front one, then that'll make it 3. Plus the front piece, so 4 in total. That'll make it even. So get the front elevation. Okay, let's try. I need to try this because I need to see if I can get the path. Let's see. This way a little bit. Here. I'm not gonna be able to pull it back within. Okay, and then I think what we can do is we can do a rock path. Okay, let me do this. You need to get rid of that for a second. Put down a dirt path right here. Continue the dirt path around the trees. We'll continue that in a second. But do this. Let's get our wood put back down over the top of that. And then we'll put our pebbles going into this. And we'll obviously continue that in a minute, but we have that. Then, I think, what if we do log garden lounger? Which way is it? This way. Where's our other? It's gotta be around somewhere. Okay, I think I need to put down on this path though. Because otherwise the pool kind of falling off. Maybe we'll just save the hammocks for. Maybe I'll just include the beach part. Okay, let's do dirt paths over here. I don't know if I can go all the way around. Maybe. Okay, then I'm not going to. Because it's not going to look right. Alright, we'll continue our dirt path here though. So we need to continue this. That's not what I was. I don't like this. I wonder if I can straighten that corner out. I like it being curved, but for this purpose, it's not working for me. That's definitely not. No, 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 no. You. That's what I want. Let me go back to doing that. That curve. Oh, this chair is definitely the bane of my existence right now. Okay. Finish putting down pebbles here. We might do like a public pool off the beach down there. Since I want to do more of that recreational type thing, we might do like a swimming pool, like pool situation. Okay, so that gives us a path that goes around the back there, around the side of the pool. What else? Let's have those. I might do this one. Set up the tree right here. That works. Then what I could I want those hammocks going this direction. Now they're kind of hidden, but the point is that they're under trees. You can still walk through there, so that works there. Obviously, you can't walk around the pool, but that's fine. And I think I want to put maybe a table in between these. Alright, let's get things out of the shed. And we still have to figure this side out right here. Okay. Let's see. I need fencing. Oop, I'm not done. And let's see, a table. Let's do like a bamboo stool as the table. And then we will put just put like a bamboo candle holder on it. I think that works for that. We might utilize some of these. Grab out 2 of those. Oh yes, and we need to find a place up there for a bamboo speaker. Thinking our bamboo speaker can go back here. Let's see, what shall we do? Let's turn this up. We'll do that. Why not? This finished up here. I feel like it just works really well with this type of situation. Place it there. Okay, so let's go this. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this and then go back to the other one right here. That better. Okay. Are we gonna have room for our outfits? I think I'm gonna have to take out this stuff and do our outfit. Patch. Let's do actual concrete. We'll leave the gap. Okay, let's go find our kitchen stuff out. Let's put some of this away. I don't know. kitchen stuff out, and that should just about do it. Let's see. Get something out. Where are you going to be? Ooh, I almost think that open frame one is going to be better than that stove. Oh, we need to get the stuff that's going to go on. That and that. I think that was pretty much all that was going to go on them. Okay. I think that open frame is going to be better. Let's do the kitchen counter here. I'll do the open frame kitchen. Not down that far. Fancy water pitcher there, and then we'll put the stew pot on the stove. Okay. I think I like it. I almost feel like I need something here. Let's go. Last little thing here, and then we are going to for today. Here. Ooh, what if I do that? Do that on either side of that. I think that would make sense. I think it would make sense. We don't make sense in the eyes of What in the Blazetar Nation are you? What's up with that? Okay, that, yes, that gives a good entry point into the pool. Here, I think I'm gonna set this to shuffle. Wait, somebody can't go back there and change it. Okay, let's put this stuff away. We'll get out of construction mode. Go find us a happy little spot to sit in. Wrap this buddy up. Right, out of construction. Ba-ding! Just like that. Alright, you know what? Let's sit in our happy little chair here. Can I turn towards Camera. Okay. Well, let's see. And we'll go down to, let's go right. We can go towards the camera here. All right, y'all. That I think is going to pretty well do it for me today. Thanks for coming along, hanging out, keeping me company while I work on some island design. We're gonna cut it there for today, and then we'll pick it up on the next stream. So for now, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we will be catching you down the line. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye bye.